All right, well, good morning, everybody. It is pouring down rain. In 24 hours, we've gotten 3 inches of rain. It's 34 degrees outside today. And it's supposed to continue raining for the next couple of days. No way I'm going detecting anytime soon. So, I thought I'd do a little urban treasure hunting. I stopped by the Goodwill, and they had these little jars of junk jewelry for $10 each. So I picked up one of these, and I went over to a thrift shop, and they had these bags of broken and like single earrings and stuff like that. They called it jewelry broken bags for 20 bucks. And this one's heavy. I'm hoping to maybe find some stuff in here. I doubt in this one. But I'm going to rip all this stuff open, kind of separate it out, and I'll show you once it's all sort of separated. And then I'm going to start going through it. And hey, maybe I spent $30 total. And if I can find just a little bit of gold in all this, there's my money back. Any sort of silver I find would just be icing on the cake. Unless I find no gold, then, well, I've got to find a ton of silver to make back 30 bucks. I need to find 60 grams of silver, roughly. So, all right, guys, let's see what I find. Back at it. All right, so I got the glass jar, the $10 worth of Goodwill cracked open. I still have the bag from the thrift shop. That's where I hope to find this stuff. And it looks like, I haven't gone through it yet, just kind of separated out. It's mainly bracelets, necklaces. There are 2 watches. But it looks like it's all bracelets and necklaces. There are no earrings in here. The only thing that's different is this one pin. There's no rings in here. So I'm going to go through. I can almost guarantee all this is going to be scrap. But hey, I got a little vase and a bunch of junk jewelry for 10 bucks. I'm sure you might be able to resell this somewhere. I wouldn't know where. But, you know, maybe I'll start like an Etsy page or something. All right, so I'm going to go through this. I'll let you know if any of this stuff is actually real or has any potential. But, not looking good so far. I'm really counting on that plastic bag there. We'll see what happens. Back at it. Alright, so, I mean, just as I suspected, all the stuff from Goodwill, every bit of this is fake. And I talked to the lady behind the counter. I'm like, well, how did you guys come up with these jars? And what they do is for the jewelry that's been sitting there for a couple weeks, they pack it into the jars, and then, you know, they sell it at 10 bucks a pop. And I asked her, did they go through the jewelry with like a magnifier, a loop, or jeweler's loop or something? And do they, you know, look for stamps like 925 or 14K? She said they don't. So, yeah, you never know. But this is just all junk jewelry. You want to buy some junk jewelry? Anyway, I have more faith in that one. Now, the thing with the thrift shop is, I talked to them. They do go through that stuff with a jeweler's loop looking for stamps. Now, I found a couple items in their display case that they didn't know what it was, and I used my jeweler's loop, the magnifying glass, and I was able to say, oh yeah, this is silver. But they wanted like 10 bucks for a ring and stuff like that, which, no. I mean, you know, 5-gram ring is only worth $2.50 in silver, roughly. So this stuff was all fake. I'm going to crack open that bag, which is going to take me a lot longer. I'll get it all busted open, show you guys what's sitting there, and then we'll just, well, we'll figure it out from there. All right, back at it. All right, I haven't separated it yet, but holy cow, that's a lot of jewelry for 20 bucks. And there's all sorts of smalls in here. There's some beads and earrings and all sorts of stuff. So, and this is the broken jewelry. So if somebody had like a 14-karat gold earring, they wouldn't be able to put it in their display case. So in theory, it would end up in one of these types of bags. Now, all this is probably garbage, but who knows? There is a lot of it. It's going to take me a while to kind of separate it out. Once I kind of get it separated, I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'll start going through it looking for the real stuff. All right, guys, let's see. Back at it. All right, well, separating this stuff was going to be a lot harder than I thought. There are so many little beads and stuff like that just rolling around here. Look at all the watches, though. That's a whole stack of watches. So I'm going to start going through all this stuff and just see if I can't find anything that's worthwhile, you know? I mean, as junk jewelry goes, yeah, 20 bucks if, you know, I was into junk jewelry or something, it'd be awesome, but I'm not. I do find this little ring, though. It almost looks gold. I'm going to test it, you know, all that garbage, but that's encouraging. I don't really see anything else that looks like super awesome right off the bat, so I'm going to be taking some time going through this stuff. There's a lot of it, and I don't know anything about watches, really. There's a Timex in there that's still ticking, but which is kind of funny because none of the other ones are actually still working. Where did it go? Oh, I don't know. There's some nice ones in here, though. I mean, once again, I really don't know anything about watches, though. But I said the only one that's still working, oh, there it is the Timex. I don't think the time's exactly accurate. but it's at least working. So that's pretty cool. All right, guys, let me see what I can find. Yeah, I'll let you know here in a little bit. All right, well, an hour later, unfortunately, going through all that stuff. I mean, there were so many smalls. There was a handful of rings, mainly little earrings, necklaces, bracelets. I'm going to keep this Timex. It's actually a fairly nice one. It's working. I set the time. I set the date. It's waterproof. It's got indigo lights. Why not, right? I mean, it's a decent watch. Heck, that's, not too bad right there. And then all these other scrap watches, so anyone want to watch. All of this stuff. That bag was the Goodwill. It had nothing in it. This massive bag had mainly junk, but there were a couple of keepers. There was a piece of an earring, and it's stamped 925 on that little flat area there. There was 2 whole earrings. Well, that one has a back. It's a little heart earring. It's bent. And this one doesn't even have a back, but it's bent. So there's like maybe half a gram of silver. But this is pretty cool. It's not my money back. See where it's stamped 925, right? There at the bottom. But this is a locket. Unfortunately, it's monogrammed. So it's a silver locket, but the only person I could really sell it to is someone named Jane. So I could probably sell that locket for $20 and get the money back just for the junk jewelry here. This is literally just maybe 20 cents worth of silver, if that. There was no gold in here. That one little ring ended up being copper that I thought might be gold. But you know what? I killed a couple hours worth of time on a cold, rainy day. I got a bag of junk jewelry, which I'll give to my kiddo to play with. That way she can be like, oh, Daddy's riches. And I got a cool watch. So, did I break even? No. Did I have a good time doing it? Yeah. Can I probably sell this maybe for 20 bucks to someone named Jane? Maybe. More likely maybe $10 or $15, but still, it's not worth the scrap weight. It's only 4, 5, 6 grams, though. So, but hey, you know what? For 30 bucks, I got to kill a couple hours. I walked away with a cool watch and a little bit of silver. Not bad. Would I do this again? Probably. Should I do this again? No, probably not. I think they're pretty good at going through the stuff and pulling out what's real. But hey, you never know, right? It's like buying a scratch off. If you don't win anything, fine. If you won something, awesome. And if it took you 2 hours to win it, then you definitely got your money worth. So on that note, I will see you guys next time I get a chance to go metal detecting. Back at it.